Hey, good evening. Good evening. Happy Sunday. Happy Christmas Eve. It is a pleasure to get to be here with you. My name is Kaylin, if we haven't met before, and every Sunday I host this YouTube live meditation class for us to gather together, do some centering, breathing, and find a little inner peace. This Sunday happens to be Christmas Eve, and as you can tell, I'm not in my regular YouTube studio. I'm here in my parents' house. Christmas. Christmas is all around us. And I still always endeavor to be here with you all, regardless of where I am in the world or what's going on. So, whether you're celebrating Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or Panchaganapati or solstice or nothing at all, it is a pleasure to get to be here with you. So, thank you for being here. I see in the live chat, Wasim. Hello, welcome. Nice to have you. I'm sitting on the ground. You do not have to. Please feel free to get comfortable. You can lay down, sit in a chair, do whatever feels good for you. This is a time for us to find a little bit of centering and grounding. For most people, the holidays tend to be a little bit of a difficult time. There's lots of travel, there's usually inclement weather, we're dealing with people we don't normally see all the time, extended family, friends. And while some of that can be really beautiful, it can also be bringing stuff up that we have to work on, some more challenges. So I would like for us to be able to use this time to really just ground, center, and find a little gratitude for whatever life is happening to bring us right now. So if that sounds good for you, I want you to place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. We're going to just start by noticing, how are you breathing? How is it feeling? Notice the state of your mind. Notice the state of your body. Someone asks, how old am I? I'm 36. And as you breathe, I just want you to notice the sensation you're feeling with your hands. Do you feel the breath more in your belly, or do you feel it more in your chest? Maybe you feel it in either. Maybe you notice your shoulders are kind of lifting, your traps are lifting as you breathe. Welcome, Wagner. Wagner. And we're going to do something today called two-part breath. So I want you to imagine that in your belly is a balloon of air, and in your chest is a second balloon of air. And we're going to try and fill and empty them separately. Feliz Navidad, Enrique. So we're going to start with the bottom hand. Exhale, empty everything out, and then try to just fill your belly with breath. Once the bottom hand is full, then inhale into the chest. And we'll do the same on the exhale. Release the belly. Release the chest. So we're inhaling belly, then ribs. Exhaling belly, then ribs. Thank you, Enrique. Hello, Abner. Welcome. Two-part breathing. Inhale belly, then chest. Exhale belly, then chest. Merry Christmas, Mr. Rosuri. Hey, Dubon. And notice if by breaking this breath into two different parts, belly and then ribs, if it allows you to breathe a little more fully than you normally do. If you're having a hard time feeling your belly move, you can just silently say to yourself, soft belly, soft belly. Merry Christmas, Rise. Good. Now you can stay with this two-part breathing if this is helpful for you, or you can just let it go and come back to belly breath. We're going to take a couple ohms together. Now, by breathing in this vibration, it actually can have a really calming effect. So we're going to inhale through the nose, and then as you exhale out, we're going to take a long om. Notice the vibrations you feel. So, for our main practice today, now that we've kind of centered and come into this space, I'm going to teach one of my very favorite practices that I do whenever I'm feeling stressed out. This practice is called tension release, and you're going to need your arms for this. So, I want you to take a couple breaths and reach your arms up and overhead, and I want you to envision that you're pulling down, like your arms are creating a big funnel and you're reaching for it. You're pulling down bright, brilliant, crystalline light, and you're pulling it all the way into the center of your chest. And if you've done that a couple times, then bring your hands to your heart and just say, as you hold your breath, I wish to let go of any negative psychic tension. And then exhale, release your arms down to your side and feel yourself draining out any tension you're feeling. It can feel like dark smoke or sludge or crud from the bottom of the drain, and just visualize it just pouring out of your hands, going down out of your bottom into the floor, out and away from you. And then do that again. Inhale, reach up for this cleansing, purifying light. Bring the hands to your heart. Say, I wish to let go of all negative psychic tension. And then exhale. Let it come all down and out of you. I wish to let go of all negative tension. Exhale, release. I wish to let go of all negative psychic tension. Exhale, release. And if you want, you can just leave your hands now down at your side and just visualize energy coming in on the inhale to your heart. Exhale, releasing. I wish to let go of all negative tension. And feel yourself emptying out. Feel yourself letting go. I wish to let go of all negative psychic tension. And when you feel like you've done enough of this, just wipe off your hands, shake them off, let whatever else needs to fall away, fall away. You can place your hands on your lap or in front of your heart or on your knees, whatever you would like. Oh, thanks, Wagner. And I want us to cultivate some gratitude. When we get stressed out, when we're dealing with the craziness of the holidays, it's very easy to feel frustrated, angry, triggered, disappointed, lonely. A lot of feelings tend to come up during these times. And instead, what I want us to do is I want us to really find what we can be grateful for. Because it doesn't matter your circumstances, it doesn't matter what you've got going on in life, there's always things for which we can be grateful. So I want us to speak them aloud now. And Happy New Year to you too, Kenyatta. So, for example, I'm grateful for my good health. I'm grateful for the love that has been shown me by people I've seen these holidays. I'm grateful for good food. I'm grateful for not being entirely alone because I know I've spent times where I felt so alone. I'm grateful for having downtime with people I care about. I'm grateful for having arrived safely at our destination, my parents' house. My father is still in the ICU, which isn't great, but I'm grateful that he made it to the hospital because he almost didn't. I'm grateful for my family members who have loved me that are no longer with us. My grandmother, my grandfathers. I'm grateful for my partner, always him, even though he's not here with me this week. I'm grateful for you all. I'm grateful for this community we're building here. I'm grateful for rest and good sleep. I'm grateful for my spiritual practice. I'm grateful for my spiritual guides and teachers, either in the flesh and embodied here on the planet or in the spiritual realm. I'm grateful for good books I've been reading and the learning I've been doing. Of course, Rod, it's a pleasure to be here with you. I'm glad it's been useful. So, whatever you can be grateful for, and you might surprise yourself with this list being longer than you anticipated. I think many of us often fixate on the things that are wrong rather than the things that are right. Oh, thank you, Neil. And thank you, Agatha. I appreciate it. It's one of the things that I find really frustrating about humans. And I get it. Like, I get that our brains are predisposed to focus on what's not working, what's broken. It's a survival mechanism that we inherited from, you know, millions of years of evolution to keep us safe, but it doesn't allow us to thrive. We have to reprogram ourselves to start paying attention more to the positives. I don't find it enjoyable to be around people who focus on what's wrong or not working. I like to surround myself by people who are experiencing gratitude, are really seeing the blessings that they've been given because no matter your circumstances, we have blessings. Just as no matter your circumstances, you also have challenges. Just because you may be rich and young and fabulous doesn't mean you don't have challenges. We all do. And just because your situation might be very challenging in life doesn't mean you also have blessings. Very simply, you woke up today. That's a blessing. Not everybody did. My dad almost didn't. And who knows how much longer he has. Mine could be a very short time. So let's find gratitude. My husband and I this year decided not to do gifts because we realized we don't really need anything. But we realized that the one thing that we do gift each other every day is gratitude for our lives together. How grateful I am to get to be on this journey with him, to be on this journey with all of you as well, to be here on this planet, and to really focus on that. How lucky we are to get to be here. It's not something I hear people talk nearly enough about. So take a few more moments, just speak and name the things for which you're grateful. One of the things I'm also going to mention is I'm so grateful for the path that I'm walking in life. The way my life has unfolded, I would have never anticipated. It wasn't part of the plan, it wasn't something I dreamt about. But my life is so much better than even my wildest dreams. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for how my life has gone. Thanks to wise people giving me advice, thanks to a higher power pushing me in directions I didn't necessarily envision or want to go. Oh, thank you, Brandon. That's very sweet. Join me on a meditation retreat. You can do that. Or come work one-on-one with me. I had no idea what life would bring me, but it's so much better than I ever imagined. And part of being able to enjoy it is to embrace the change and say yes to whatever life gives you. Because I think we all know people who are just resentful that life didn't go as they planned. Instead of seeing the open doors that arrive that they didn't anticipate, they just bemoan the ones that were locked and closed. Earlier this week, I knew I was leaving for Chicago. I knew I was going to be heading here to spend time with family. And I felt like I had a lot to get done in those last few days. And then out of the blue, I found out that some of Anthony's extended family members were going to be coming into town, that my husband was away traveling, and I would be responsible for taking care of them. And my initial reaction was frustration, like, oh, this is horrible timing. I can't believe I didn't have time to prepare for this. I didn't get a heads up. I'm doing this alone. Why me? And that lasted for a few seconds. And I took a deep breath and I told myself, just surrender to what is. I want to be the kind of person that no matter what life brings me, I embrace it and say thank you for the gift. Even if it's something I don't want, even if it's something I find uncomfortable, even if it's something that frustrates me. To be the kind of person that no matter what life brings, I say thank you and I see it as a blessing. And you know what? I actually had a wonderful time those 2 days with his family. No, things did not get done that I needed to get done. Oh, well, that's okay. Oh, thank you, Robert. I'm glad. It's nice to share with you. But I had two choices. I could have bemoaned the fact and kind of treated them with a cold shoulder and let them know how resentful I was they showed up out of the blue. Or I could lean into it and just say, this is what his life is giving me right now. And it ended up being wonderful. And I think that's the metaphor of a well-lived life, is to say, hey, what opportunities are appearing right now? And can I use them and make the most out of them and enjoy them rather than what I wish would happen? Feel confident as a teenager. Oh, Robert, I will do my best. Teenage years are so hard. But yeah, absolutely. Good suggestion. Ram Ram, nice to see you, Aaron. So that's my wish for you. That's my wish for you. Can you have gratitude for whatever presents you find under your tree, literally or proverbially, this weekend, this Monday, Christmas? Can you be grateful for whatever life is bringing you? Because the truth is, we are all blessed. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way, but it's true. We are all blessed. Grazie, Fabio. We are all blessed. If only we notice it. And so may you find your blessings this Christmas. May you find what makes you feel delicious, cherished, because you are blessed, whether you realize it or not. And I'll offer you my blessing today. May you be well, may you be whole, may you be filled with light, love, gratitude. May happiness rain down on you. May joy marinate within you. May you see the wonderment in your life and know your worth. May you know how fortunate you are to be here, because you are sacred, you are holy, you are divine. May you see that and know that in your bones. May you know the magnificence that is you. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thanks, Gabrielle. Gabriel, hello to California. Thank you, Tamat. Thanks, Karma. Well, I hope you found this useful. I hope that this maybe brought a little bit of joy and lightness and sparkle to your holiday season. However you're celebrating these holidays, please be kind to yourself. Please be kind to each other. And it is such a blessing to get to see you. For those of you who are patrons, I am going to go drop a link on Patreon right now for a patron-only live stream that will start in about, well, as soon as this one ends. So feel free to head over there, grab that link, and come join me again. Give you guys a little more behind-the-scenes updates and a little special meditation for you all. So thank you all for being here. It's such a pleasure to be here with you all. Namaste, blessings. And I look forward to seeing you more soon. Bye, guys.